Here, the head coach of the IceHogs, Anders Sorensen, after the 4-3 win over Milwaukee. Coach, another really gutsy performance by your group. Strong showing in 2 games against a good Milwaukee team this weekend. What did you see specifically tonight out of your group?
Well, like you said, just the resilience, it could have been, we didn't give up. Even when they came back in the third here, we scored a big goal right after. I thought our PK was really good, and our power play scored 2 goals, and that was huge for us.
You mentioned the penalty kill. They have a lot of skilled players on that power play, and it felt like you guys were able to deny the zone a lot of times and hold the blue line on that PK. Was that the way you guys were setting up, or was that just something that you were able to make a read on with the way that they were trying to enter?
Yeah, no, it was. I mean, it's the structure we have, but it was great, and the guys did a really good job executing on the structure.
And then, handling the ebbs and flows of the game, they had some responses and stuff like that. And I guess just what'd you make of the way that your group has been able to respond to adversity? And there was a play last night in which they scored quickly after one of our goals, and we scored quickly after one of theirs here tonight.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what it was, right? Just the ebbs and really handle that, the emotions on the bench. I think for a young team, we're doing much better in that area. So that's progress.
We saw Wyatt Kaiser and Philip Roos come down from the NHL a couple games ago. They've been on a deep pair. What can you say positively about what Wyatt Kaiser has been doing specifically as he starts to try and maybe build his confidence here in Rockford?
Yeah, I think when he skates, he's really effective. He's really efficient with the puck. I think we're just encouraging him to kind of make plays when the puck's on his stick and skate as much as possible. He's a phenomenal skater.
David Gust gets the game winner. How much confidence did you have that was going in when he was skating down the wing?
Yeah, I mean, he's a sneaky shooter, right? So we were hoping. I thought it was a great play out of our zone there to stretch him out. So that was great.
We saw Mitchell Weeks for the first time here tonight. What'd you make of the way that he played?
Yeah, I liked his game. Seems like even last year when he came up, he has a knack for winning games. So good for him.
When you look at this weekend as a whole, what's kind of your takeaway from these 2 games against Milwaukee?
Step forward in a lot of areas. Still work to do here, but big step forward overall.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Here with David Gust after the 4-3 win over Milwaukee. Dave, do you have plans tonight, or just want to get that done in regulation?
Yeah, nothing too crazy now with the daughter, so just going home and hanging out with the family.
Take us through that game winner. It wasn't an overtime winner, which you've already had a couple of those this year, but it was a huge goal and a big moment, and it blew the roof off the place.
Yeah, it was fun to hear the fans kind of go crazy like that, but it's kind of back and forth there. I think we scored, they scored, and then we scored again all in a couple minutes there. So it was good to kind of control the game there and then close it out.
It's been a weekend against a really good Milwaukee team. They're currently ranked 2nd in the Central, and there have been some highs and some lows over the course of these couple games. How have you felt like this group has managed the ebbs and flows of these last 2 games?
Yeah, I think San Diego, we were, trending, and then that Grand Rapids game, I think our work ethic was just not there. So I think this weekend that was our main priority, is just strap the work boots on and go to work. And 3 out of 4 points out of the team in second's a good weekend.
One of the guys who got an assist on your goal was Mitchell Weeks, the goaltender. So what's it like playing in front of him? It was his first game this year with you guys. Obviously, you had played with him last year, but is there a little extra juice to try and be, sure-handed and sure-footed in front of him tonight?
For sure. He had a tough travel coming up from Indy. So, last year we called him the gamer. He just kind of steps up and, plays his lights out. So did it again tonight. So it's always good to play good in front of him.
You got Anders Bjork back in the lineup on your line. What's it mean to have him playing back with you?
Yeah, great player. He's got the bubble on now, so I'm just glad he's healthy back, and it's always good to have him up the middle.
All right, thanks, Gusty.
Yeah, Happy New Year.
Here with IceHogs goaltender Mitchell Weeks after the 4-3 win over Milwaukee. And Weeksy, it's your first game of the year up here with the IceHogs. How did it feel after you've been playing really well in the ECHL with Indy?
It was great. It was great to be back in the BMO. There's a lot of fans there, so it was fun. And it feels like didn't really miss a beat. The guys did a great job in front of me, so it was great.
What was it like kind of being thrown in here against one of the top teams in the division? It's a back-and-forth game. It was a passionate game, physical at times. There were, some ups and downs. Like, how were you managing all of that in your first, AHL start of the year?
Yeah, I think you just got to stay kind of pretty even keel. Like, there's a couple bounces, goals I wish I had back. But the guys answered pretty quick after them, so it was easy for us to just keep it going.
I saw you were talking with goaltending development coach Matt Smith over there a little bit. Can you give us a general sense of what the feedback was after tonight?
Pretty positive. It was my first game, just kind of get my feet under me. He's great. He really knows his stuff. So it's always good to bounce ideas off of him and see what he has to think of the game.
Like I was saying, you were playing really well, and Indy had a couple of shutouts, and then 38 saves in your last game with the fuel. Was that giving you confidence kind of riding into this game?
Yeah, I think so. It's just the same game. No matter what team it's on, I'm just changing my jersey, so I kind of prepare the same way and hope for the win.
You got an assist on David Gust's game-winning goal out there. So did you know that was your assist at the time?
I had no idea until I got the puck after the game. So, but yeah, thanks Gusty for that, and it was great.
That's your first pro assist right there?
I think it is. Yeah. I had no idea, but.
Start getting you some power play time. Well, any kind of extra thoughts here after the win, coming into the new year? You've been up to Rockford a couple times now, but this is your first game. Like, what's the feeling afterwards here tonight?
It's a good feeling, especially to get the win in my first game back, and hopefully the guys just keep it rolling. No matter who's in net, just keep the wins coming.
Thanks, Weesey.
Yeah, thank you.